Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a DIY Dollar Tree plus Farmhouse beautiful wreath in black and white. And this was the inspiration. It was from, I don't know, Pinterest, but I don't know from where, but for $127, no, thank you. We're going to use the large of the willow wreaths from the Dollar Tree, but you could use whatever. I'm going to use, this is the plus part, I'm going to use some of this ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I got it 40% off. It was a $6 when I got it. And we're going to use this pumpkin that we created on our channel. I'm going to link that in the video in the description box down below, the video for that tutorial. And then we're going to use two of the larger white pumpkins and then one pick of these smaller white pumpkins. And you see they come on a card like this, and they have like a little alligator clip in the back. Then maybe some skewers or some old florals, and I'll show you that, what I mean by that, in a minute. But basically, I wanted to show you real quick that this is a $2.99 wreath from the 99-cent only store that I got in the springtime, 50% off. I got it for $1.50. It already has greenery on it. This would look so pretty. And then I wanted to show you that my Dollar Tree wreath fell apart. So all I'm just going to do is repair it. Now I'm thinking I'm repairing it, and then it keeps falling apart on me. I'm going to end up adding some glue to it, and it's still going to fall apart on me. But that's okay. If you just want to just rewire it, you can attach it, you can fix it. You can even double this up if you want to make it really full, just to get two of them on there or whatever. But I think it's beautiful the way it is. Granted, $127, the inspiration wreath is much bigger. However, it's $127. This one's going to be less than 10, even if you bought the ribbon new. No, all right, maybe not if you bought the ribbon new. But this ribbon from Hobby Lobby has a very light wire edge. It is a black and white gingham. It's $99.99 original for 75 feet at 2.5 inches. The Dollar Tree, you can get $1 for 9 feet. So this is like, I don't know, 8 plus Dollar Tree ribbons, and it's $9.99 regular. Except the Dollar Tree doesn't offer this buffalo check ribbon. But we have on our channel where we've used the buffalo check scarf, and we've made bows before. So you could do that if that's what you want. That's an option as well. The inspiration bow also had was a 4-loop bow. This is just a 2-loop bow. Basically, that's how I describe them, by the number of loops on each side. And then this one has just two regular long tail, like irregular long tails. One is a little shorter than the other, like the inspiration. I've just made a bow like we've made on our channel lots. I've wrapped the ribbon around twice, made sure I overlapped the beginning end with the end, folded it in half, cut notches at the fold on both sides, taken the tail, made it a little extra longer than I wanted it, used it to tie in the middle of the bow, and then fluffed it out. Then I'm taking a little twist tie that came off of actually came off the blow dart that we did with Sarah Jane, and I used it underneath the knot just to attach the wreath, the bow to the wreath. But you can use a pipe cleaner or a string or whatever you want. You can also hot glue it if you want to make it more permanent. Now we're going to just use a variety of greens. Now I have one green that's also another plus item that is not from the Dollar Tree. It is from Walmart. It's sort of a really plasticky eucalyptus. The Walmart sells for 97 cents, but the rest of the greenery is coming from the Dollar Tree. They are these green bouquets, they were called. They came out in my stores. They came out at the end of the spring, the beginning of the summer, but I know a lot of people got these in the springtime. But as you notice, the inspiration piece had lamb's ear, and I've had a lot of difficulty finding lamb's ear here in Rolla, other than going to Hobby Lobby and spending $1 million for it. They do not sell it at my Walmart, or they never have it at my Walmart, is really what I mean to say. So I like this because it's supposed to have that dusty feel that you kind of can get with lamb's ear, that sort of like muted green tone. So I just decided to go with a variety of greenery that will work. The other thing that's not from the Dollar Tree, but the Dollar Tree does carry these, is this like wavy, glittery bunch of stuff. I got this particular wavy, glittery bunch of stuff. I'm sorry, the Dollar Tree doesn't name, the Walmart doesn't name their florals like the Dollar Tree does. But I got this glittery bunch of stuff last year after Christmas, and it was 50% off, or 75. It was either 25 cents or 50 cents. And I picked up a bunch. And all I did was I spread it open to have it go top and bottom. But the Dollar Tree does have these sort of branchy, glittery, branchy things. And again, this is not exactly as the inspiration is, but I definitely wanted to have that same feel, that same look. And that's what we're going to go with. So now I stuck that in and I didn't glue that one down, but I am going to take some of the dusty looking greeneries and I'm just going to glue them and place them along the wreath, basically building almost symmetrically to the top and to the bottom. I know it looks to the left or to the right, but it's actually the top and the bottom because the bow kind of sits on the side of this, okay? And then I just add whatever I can, just add a huge dollop. I always use, or lately I've been really addicted to Gorilla Hot Glue. I kind of feel like I use it for everything now, and I want to tell you my Gorilla Hot Glue Gun is working out really well so far. I know somebody asked me in the description box, I mean one of the comments, how it was for a little review. I really like that it has a switch that you could switch from high temp and low temp. I recommend using low temp if you're going to have to like touch something soon because it will work a little cooler and you won't burn yourself as severe. Okay, and now you just want to move it around and play with it. You want to really see how it looks for you. Is it full enough? Yada, yada, yada. Now, I took a floral class at 1-800-Flowers, and they taught us to do our background colors first. I mean, background greenery first. Then to add the accent pieces, and then to add the main flowers. So that's what we're going to do every time we do a floral here on my channel. So I've added all the greeneries, and now I'm basically going to add the pumpkins. So I've tried to decide, like, how am I going to add this pumpkin? So I wanted to show you that. I've taken one of the big pumpkins, and I say big pumpkins, but these are the ones that you can get in the box that come in all different shapes and sizes. These are the white ones. If you can't find them, you can always paint the pumpkins white, any pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. As long as it's styrofoam, it's going to be lightweight. It's going to be okay. What I did was I took one of the extra clips that I had from the little white pumpkins that I created in a DIY the other day. And I kept the clips because you guys know me. I keep all those little stuff because you never know when you're going to need it. So I decided to glue one of those little clips into one of the white pumpkins and use that to clip onto the wreath. And then for the other one, I decided to take a skewer and I broke it in half and I stuck the dull broken end up into the underside of the pumpkin. You just want to cut it out so it sticks out as much as you need it to, 2-3 inches or whatever. I just added a little bit of hot glue to it, as well as now I need to glue this clip onto this pumpkin because it's just so teeny tiny and it keeps falling out. But basically what I did was I just took the broken skewer and shoved it up through a glue dot in the pumpkin. Make sure you don't come out the other side. But we have a video from 2 years ago, an autumn DIY, that basically shows us how to make pumpkin skewers. So we're going to just stick that on the bottom. The inspiration piece made me feel like it wanted to be little pumpkin, big pumpkin, little pumpkin, big pumpkin, like that, with the bow in the middle. Then I stuck the last little pumpkin, and now we're going to take, not a skewer this time, but I want to show you another option, is we're going to take some old floral, basically some floral wire bouquet area thingies. Stems. Couldn't think of the word stems. We're going to take an old floral stem from the Dollar Tree. We basically pulled all those greeneries off there and we had the stem left over. So why not? It's a pretty good, decent, stiff gauge of wire. So we're just going to cut off a piece. I'm going to use that to stick in the buffalo check pumpkin, just to basically add that to the bottom. And what you just want to do is you want to wiggle it just to get through the fabric without ripping it. But if you have a big problem doing that, you can always just poke a hole in the bottom with your X-Acto knife or a scissor or something. Just want to add a little bit of hot glue to it so it doesn't fall out. And I like this method because, as you can see, I can turn it over and I can bend the wire on there. And I don't have to worry about gluing that to my wreath. In case you guys are the kind of people who like to take your wreaths apart, you don't really have to glue. And then we're going to add our bow. I'm not worried about fluffing it just yet. I want to make sure I get it on there nice and secure. And then you can go ahead and make sure you fluff it to the way you like it. I'm going to take the longer of the two tails and it's going to work up towards the top, and the shorter of the two tails is going to work out down towards the bottom. Now, if you twist the pumpkins to be where you want them situated, you get that settled. You get your ribbon settled. You basically, I want to say, zhuzh it the way you like it, pretty much. Now, what I did feel like it needed a little bit more greenery. Obviously, the greenery, the lamb's ear that was used in the inspiration piece, was much bigger leaves and much larger scale. So I may go back someday, and if I find it, or I do have some of that Dollar Tree, not Dollar Tree, Walmart eucalyptus, I might go ahead and add that to this wreath. But right now, I really do like the way it looks. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the spring, well, not the spring, but it's called greenery bouquet pieces on there. They're kind of dusty looking green ones. I just wanted to spread out and give some different accents. Okay? And then, yeah, fluff it, make it like you want. Now we're going to put a hanger on the back like we always do. I make a little loop noose with a piece of jute. You can do this with a piece of wire. You can do this with a piece of ribbon. You can really do whatever you want. If you have a hook on your door that's big enough, you can just stick it right in the grapevine. So basically on my front door, I don't, the grapevine wreath that I hang on my front door, I don't need a ribbon for or a hanger. I just stick it right through the grapevine. But what we're going to do is you're just going to take a piece of jute, fold it in half, tie it on the end, and then loop it onto the back of the wreath. And here it is. I'm telling you, I love this. And I made it for just a fraction of the cost that it would be to buy it online. So hopefully you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to share with friends and family. Anybody you know might be interested in making one of these. And if you haven't yet, click subscribe. And when you do, a little bell will pop up. When you ring that bell, YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And as always, you take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye.